Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally wrapping up my 2023 Memory Keeping Traveler's Notebook insert, and I'm so excited to share the process with you. First, I'll be decorating the cover and I'll share some layering and collage tips along the way. Then I'll do a flip through of the completed journal later on. I usually leave my journal covers blank while I'm working on them. That way, I can decorate them at the end and make sure the design fits the overall theme of the insert. For this cover, I'm using a mix of papers, ephemera, stickers, and washi tape to create a balanced collage. Here are some layering and collaging tips that might help if you're decorating your own journal cover. First is to start with a base layer. I like using mix of papers as base layer. Like here, I'm using a classic-y square notepad that has an elegant border design and a classic-y grid craft tape which has subtle background texture. Second is to mix different materials. Combining stickers, ephemera, labels, and washi tapes makes the layout more interesting. I try to use different shapes and sizes to avoid a flat look. Third is to overlap for a natural look. Instead of placing everything side by side, I slightly overlap elements. This gives a more organic and visually appealing result. Fourth, use a focal point. I always include one or two elements that stand out. So in this case, the girl pet tape holding a flower serves as my focal point. The image symbolizes growth, reflection, and appreciation for small moments, which perfectly aligns with the purpose of my memory keeping journal. The flower in her hand represents cherishing everyday experiences, while her outfit and posture give off a cozy nostalgic feel. Surrounding elements like layered papers, washi tapes, and subtle stamps help frame the focal point without overpowering it. And last step is to balance the color. Since I'm using warm, earthy tones for this collage, I make sure to distribute these colors evenly across the cover to create a cohesive look. One way I achieve this is by incorporating classic strip washi tape, which has a minimalist design that complements the overall aesthetic without overpowering other elements. Next, I use classic number circles to spell out 2023. So these circles add visual interest and balance to the composition. The mix of different elements prevents the design from looking too uniform while maintaining harmony. So for the final touch, I'm adding a label sticker to write the journal's covered period, which is January 14 up to December 28, 2023. Having the date on the cover makes it easier to find this journal later on, especially when looking back at past entries or organizing my collection. So let me know in the comments, do you enjoy layering and collaging? What's your go-to technique? Now that the cover is done, let's flip through the pages. You might be wondering, why am I only finishing my 2023 journal now? I update my memory keeping journal whenever I have free time with no pressure. Since I have a daily journal, which is mostly pure writing, I can always go back and refer to my notes when I'm ready to document with photos and ephemera. That way, I don't feel rushed and I can enjoy the process at my own pace. So, what do I actually document in my memory keeping journal? It's a mix of first food adventures and dining out with family and friends, such as trying new restaurants, cafe visits, and memorable meals. Second are celebrations and milestones, like birthdays, anniversaries, and special gatherings. And movies I've finished, which is a fun way to look back at my favorites. And lastly, little things that make me happy, such as cozy days, random moments, and personal reflections. So, memory keeping is not just about big events, it's also about capturing everyday joys that might otherwise be forgotten. Simple things like a favorite coffee order, a peaceful morning walk, or a me time help paint a fuller picture of my life. Looking back on these moments later brings a sense of gratitude and nostalgia, reminding me of the small joys that made each day special. And that's it for today's video. I'm so happy to finally complete my 2023 memory keeping journal. Even though it's a bit delayed, I love taking my time and enjoying the creative process. Now, I'd love to know, do you also update your journals late like me, or do you keep up with them regularly? Let's chat in the comments. If you want to see more of how I created these spreads, be sure to check out my memory keeping playlist for more Journal with Me videos. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more journaling inspiration. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!